If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you, here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out.
This morning, Detroit police are on the hunt for the person responsible for a deadly quadruple stabbing on the city's east side.
I left 2 dead and 2 hospitalized Saturday night. Fox 2's Robin Murdoch is live now and has the latest developments. Robin.
Good morning, Jay and Erica. Just a sad set of circumstances that investigators are looking into. And I got to tell you, it's been a while since we've heard of a stabbing like this. We often hear about multiple people being shot, but it has been a while since we've heard about 4 people who have been stabbed. Now, police at last check, they did identify a person of interest in connection to this deadly quadruple stabbing. They're still working to track that suspect down at this hour. We are hoping to get an update from them at some point today concerning this. I can tell you that police first learned about this situation right around 10 o'clock on Saturday night, and this is in the area of the 18,500 block of Fleming, right near 7 Mile and DeQuinder on the city's east side. Now, when police arrived at that location, they did find 4 people had been stabbed at a pool party. Now, police say an argument apparently broke out at that party over a woman, and that led to the stabbing and this deadly encounter. Now, police have not identified the victims, but they will say a man in his 30s and a woman in her 20s were both pronounced dead at that scene. 2 other victims in their 30s remain in the hospital at this hour. One of them was last listed in critical condition, the other in stable condition. Again, police have identified a person of interest. They are continuing to try and track that suspect down. Here is more with the deputy chief who was out at that scene and the latest on the surge of violence they are dealing with.
These last couple of days, we've had just this rash of violence that's just unexplainable. This again is one of those incidents. We've had 4 people who were stabbed because someone said something or someone may have touched somebody. And that is not how we deal with any type of conflict. We have to do better. We have to do better.
And we've heard investigators say that over and over the last several weeks. Now, again, the very latest information that we have is that police have identified a person of interest in connection to this. They have not released a name and they have not released a description as of yet. But of course, if anything changes with that, if they do, we'll be sure to pass it along to you both on air as well as online. In the meantime, if you know anything that could help police get to the bottom of this, you're asked to give them a call right away. We are live outside Detroit Police headquarters this morning. I'm Robin Murdoch, Fox 2 News.
Robin, thanks.
The wifeys. I don't work from the chicks, got the hood.
Thing got the what?
Man, this is one of those demonstrations right here where it make you be like, damn, like, I mean, like, how do you weigh this one right here? And the reason why I say that is because I don't know what I would do if I seen 2 people beating my mama. Woman, man, what? 2 people beating your mama? And look, especially for us men and boys, like, we have a love for our mama that is out this world. Like, the love that we got for our mama is unconditional love. Like, our mama can do stuff to us that can't nobody do, and she can get away with it because that's our mama. And that's just how much love we got for that woman. I don't know if it's just something that just in us that understands that we came from her. You know, we understand that our father played a role, but no, she carried us. You know, she, pushed us out and, nourished us. You know what I'm saying? Took good care of us, that it's just something in our DNA that just say, this is mama. Like, you'll try to defend mama against Hercules. You understand what I'm saying? You know Hercules gonna whoop you, but hey, nah, you can't talk bad about my mama like that, Hercules, man. Nah, bro. You gotta whoop me, kill me, slam me, throw me across the world, whatever, but you ain't gonna talk to my mama like that. You see what I'm saying? So here it is, this brother right here is bear witnessing with his own 2 eyes, 2 girls brutally beat and stab his mama. Yeah. See, a lot of people don't know that, but when you watch this video and you look at her side, she bleeding. His mama bleeding, but not just on the side, she bleeding all in the face. Like they sliced her face or something like that. And these women won't let go of this man's mama. He trying to break up the fight, y'all. I'm talking about the video, right? He's trying to break up the fight. He's telling them, hey, look, this my mama. They got his mama hair one way, they got her hair another way. And they just like dogging her. And she's bleeding, she's out of breath, like she can't even really do nothing. You can tell that she's a mature woman, she's a classic woman, but at the same time, she probably at the pool party just enjoying herself. And here it is, somehow they get into this disagreement or this argument, and it leads to them fighting. But the 2 girls, they ain't bleeding. She is. The mother is. And here it is, the boy is trying to protect his mama. They holding her, talking crazy, and I'm almost 99% sure that they drunk. And being that they drunk, they definitely not thinking right, because the girl that lost her life, unfortunately, rest in peace to that sister. She was, I'm not going, and they like let her go. Listen. Her daughter, and what I mean by her daughter, I'm talking about the woman that was getting beat. Her daughter is saying, hey, look, let my mama go. What is you doing? Let her go. She even went around the car, got to the other side, said, let her go. Like, what is she begging this woman to let her mama go? And the brother, which possibly is her, got to be her brother, you know, he's like telling them like, hey man, wait a minute, like this is my mama, like hold on. So when they finally let the mama go, you can see the mother kind of like, she just like, she's out of it. Like she just sitting there like wow, like she don't know what to do. And you can see her son, he grabs her and he put his hand like on her side, and you can see where she been stabbed at. According to reports, they said the mama got stabbed initially, first. So he put his hand on her side, the blood running down her face, and these girls is still trying to come for his mama. I believe at that time, the brother must have thought and just said, you know what? I got to take care of business. They still trying to come for my mama. I got to stand on business. And so he just got a knife out of nowhere. I don't know where he got that knife from, because it didn't look like he had it in his hand initially. And they at a pool party, so don't nobody got on no shirts. People got on bathing suits and stuff like that. And he somehow, that knife came out of nowhere, and he stabbed the girl that had his mama hair. The one where his sister was like, let her go. What is you doing? Let her go. And he stabbed her in her chest. Y'all, listen to me. This boy right here stabbed her, stabbed 2 other peoples, and then stabbed his homeboy. Yes. He stabbed his homeboy who was at the pool party, killing him. Check it out.
Now to a pool party taking a deadly turn in Detroit. Right now, police asking for your help as they desperately search for whomever is behind a quadruple stabbing. 2 people did not survive. This all occurred Saturday night at an Airbnb on Fleming Street near Conant on Detroit's east side. And neighbors say the home had been causing trouble for a while. 7 News Detroit reporter Darren Cunningham is learning more about the victims and digging deeper into the investigation. Darren.
Loved ones of the man and woman who died in this weekend's gruesome murders are looking for answers, and they're hoping arrests will take place soon. Kimberly Williams says her son Jakari hosted a pool party with another person on Saturday. The home on Fleming Street on Detroit's east side was rented for the occasion. That night, an altercation broke out. Videos of the brawl are circulating on social media. Detroit police say it started as an argument over a woman. Investigators say a man ended up stabbing 4 people, including Jakari Williams, who we're told was trying to break up the scuffle. 2 people died, including Jakari and another young lady. His mother tells me he was a good guy, positive, and she believes he was friends with the man who allegedly committed these heinous acts.
They were pretty close. They were pretty close, so we thought, and for that to happen the way it happened, and I'm thinking, well, maybe he accidentally, maybe that's not, it wasn't no accident. It hurt it to the core. I just buried the son 2 years ago.
Coming up on 7 News Detroit at 5 o'clock, hear from the mother of Martisha Payne, the other victim who died in this weekend's tragedy. As for the police investigation, DPD tells me that they are still looking for leads that will lead them to the person of interest. For now, Darren Cunningham, 7 News Detroit.
Hey, you already know better pull up, man. It's going down. Starting right now. We in this bitch taking shots, just chilling, dog. You know what I'm saying? Bro. Nigga, we in this bitch, we chilling.
You see, his homeboy is the one talking in the camera. And then he say, bro, like, you know how you be showing your camera stuff and then you be like, hey, yeah, look who behind me, whatever. He showed his homeboy and he said, bro, the guy that he called his bro is the guy that killed him that night. Now, look, I don't know why he stabbed his homie, because that right there kind of like blew my mind. Like, why would you stab him? I don't know if he had something to do with them girls, or I don't know if he was letting them girls whoop his mama. I don't know. But he stabbed his homeboy, the same man that would just say, hey, that's bro. He stabbed and killed him. Stabbed and killed the light-skinned girl. And stabbed the other girl, and I think somebody else. 4 people got stabbed all at once. And I'm telling y'all, it was so much blood. When the light-skinned girl got stabbed, it was like you can see her life coming out of her because her boyfriend grabbed her. Which he should have been, he was trying to, let me add that. He was trying to grab her and tell her like to chill out. You know, her boyfriend, he was grabbing her like, hey, calm down, chill out, be cool. But she was gone off that liquor. She wasn't trying to hear nothing that he was saying. And I believe that cost her her life, because once she got stabbed, this how I know these people was drunk out their mind. Once she got stabbed, this brother grabbed her wig and put it on the wound where she was stabbed. And then hugged her real tight. And I'm thinking to myself like, man, you don't see all that blood coming out of her? Ain't nobody say call the ambulance or nothing like that. People just video camcording, recording and talking about some, hey, he bogus and this, that, and the other, Ain't nobody say call the ambulance or nothing. Put her in the car, let's take her to the hospital, nothing. And so he starts walking with her, blood just gushing down this woman's chest. And the next thing you know, she gave out. She couldn't walk no more. She fell to the ground. And everybody stood over and stuff like that. And I believe she expired right there. I don't know if she made it to the hospital. But the way she was bleeding, I knew right then and there. I said, man, that don't look good. She bleeding way too much. And through all that, somehow he disappeared. His mama disappeared. Him and his mama, sister, they gone. Through all that. Wasn't no gunshots or nothing like that. This right here was a stabbing. Cold-blooded demonstration. So a lot of people believe that this brother gonna get some type of self-defense because they was attacking his mama. He was trying to protect his mama and stuff like that. But from what I seen, I don't think he gonna get no self-defense. And here's why. The brother that he killed, his homeboy, was walking away. He had his back turned to him when he stabbed him. And the one girl that died, you know what I'm saying, she was, still talking crazy, trying to get at his mama, but his mama was far away, but she still was talking crazy, and he stabbed her. So I don't think that's gonna fly as no self-defense, because his mama is no longer in danger, he was no longer in danger, and he just got to poking people. I believe that once he seen or realized the blood that was coming from his mama, he lost it. Once he seen that blood, somebody got to pay for this. But not only that, this brother right here just got out. They say he only been out like 2 months, and he was locked up for murder or homicide. It's strange the way that it read, because he only got a year and 9 months. But it said like murder by strangulation and murder by assault and all this. So it was strange the way that it read, but at the same time, this brother just got out for, doing bodily harm to somebody, causing somebody's death. He was only out 2 months. So we got to understand that it's already in him to take life or to try to take life. It's already in him. So when he seen that happening to his mama, he probably was like, hey, nah, man, I can't let this happen. And according to reports, they said that his last case that he just got out for, it was because he did something to a woman. Not a man, not no gang stuff or nothing like that. But he did that to a woman. So I don't know if he one of them brothers that just got it in him, just, to be doing that to women, but at the same time, I'm looking at it from a standpoint of his mama. Like, he seen people harming his mama. His mama got stabbed, blood and stuff like nah, I ain't going for that. Now, before I depart, allow me to say this right here. We got to understand something. When we going out to the clubs, we going out to these parties, these house parties and things like that, we got to understand something. If alcohol is going to be involved, you're going to be dealing with different people. And what I mean by that, people coming to the party, nice, calm, cool, collective. Hey, how everybody doing? Hey, yeah, But once they get some of that liquor in them, we dealing with a whole nother person now. This is not the person that walked inside of the club or the pool party or wherever the event is. This is not that person no more. Once they get that liquor in them, all you got to do is just think about yourself. When you first enter a party or event or something like that, you kind of like, checking out, looking around. Especially like for us men, like for some reason, I don't know what's wrong with us, but we come somewhere that we really ain't familiar with. We looking at people, sizing people up like, yeah, I think he looking kind of funny. We might have to whoop him. I don't know though, but nah, dude right there might be a problem. Huh? He kind of big, man. I'm gonna have to hit him and probably just choke him down or something. Like, we really sizing people up and looking at the women. Damn, she fine. Who she was? She would do that. This is what men is doing. You see? But once you get some liquor in you, oh yeah, now you relax now. You ain't worried about it. You ain't looking like that now. You interacting with people, all of a sudden you talkative now. You got some courage now. Somebody look at you wrong, say something wrong. Now you like, hey man, why you keep looking at me, dog? Man, I'm over here chilling, man. You keep looking at me funny, bro. What's your problem? You see, this is what liquor do. And they don't just do that to men, it do it to women too. So if you going somewhere and they serving liquor, you got to understand that, look, you dealing with different type of people. The mindset is not sober. So people are going to do things that they normally don't do off the liquor. People going to act ways that they normally don't act off the liquor. And when I mean they going to do something that they normally don't do, that can be killing. It could be anything. Because everybody don't know how to control their liquor. You got some people that know how to have a shot and get mellow and get cool and be like, I'm straight. I feel comfortable now, no anxiety. I done forgot about work and all the problems that I had. I'm alright. I'm cool. I'm relaxed. But then you got other people. They want to keep drinking. I feel good. I need to feel better. That's alright. I gotta have another one. And they gonna continue to drink till they get sloppy drunk. Then you got those people that drink and get mad at everybody. Yeah. You can't even look at them. You can't even touch them or nothing. They drunk and they ready to harm something. That liquid courage is what we used to call it back in the day. Man, don't worry about him, man. He drunk, man. Once he gets sobered up, he gonna be nice, peaceful, and all that. But he drunk right now. Those are the type of people that you got to worry about. Yeah, when you going out, laughing, giggling, and kicking, you got to worry about them drunks that get violent. Because like I said, everybody don't control their liquor the same. And in this situation right here, that could possibly what happened. Because why would two young women be beating up on this classic woman? Now, who's to say? The classic woman, his mama might have been the one that been like, hey man, you know, what y'all looking at or whatever, you know, who knows, right? But all we do know is that two people done lost their life. And liquor played a major part in that. Because the boy that got to doing all the stabbing and all that, yeah, they was, hey, we finna turn up. We finna do this. We finna do all that. So you already know he was liquored up. And the girls that was beating his mama, you already know they was liquored up because you could just tell how they was talking. Now, for those of you who want to see that video, you already know what to do. If you ain't seen it already, click the link at the top of this comment section. And go over there and get you a membership and check out that video and check out other content that I got over there. Now, before I depart, allow me to say this right here. I'm not telling people not to go out and have a good time, but just drink responsibly and go to places where people are responsible. Listen, a pool party at a house, at an Airbnb, you're not safe there because you don't know who is who. You don't know who got guns. You don't know who got knives. You don't know nothing. That's not a safe place. Now, if it's a pool party amongst you and your friends, cool. But just, it's a pool party, we throwing a pool party, y'all come through, man. No. Ain't no real security or none of that type of stuff. The security that is there, they homeboys with the people that's throwing the party. So they gonna have the guns, the knives, and all that. You see, that boy had a knife. And he was cool with the people that was throwing the party. And he somehow had a knife. And somebody else somehow had a knife. That's a place that you don't want to be. If you go somewhere, I don't care where it is. If you go somewhere and you see somebody fumbling with a gun or something like that, that's not a police or security, hey, look, we got to get up out of here. Because whenever he get mad, if he get drunk or somebody get mad at him or whatever, he get to shooting, them bullets, they ain't got no names on them, they flying everywhere. You see people tussling with knives and all that old type of stuff. Wait a minute, this is supposed to be a pool party. This man right here got a knife. He got a knife and they got a gun. Come on, we gotta get up out of here. But I suggest don't go in the first place. If it's not professional and it's not ran by real security that is not friends with people, then you don't belong there. This is hood educated, not lame related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused you to think, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And if you're feeling generous, please make a small donation to the channel. Peace and love.